Hey, how are you guys? Hope you are going well. I thought I'd do a quick Q&A. We're looking for about half an hour here, just because I haven't had time to get to all the comments and questions on my videos, which I try to pride myself on getting back to all of those. So apologies for that. I thought I'd try to make up for it for a quick Q&A. Now, this will take me quicker than typing out 100 messages. So, geez, we've got a few already here. So, thanks to everyone for tuning in. Roddy Toddy, hello, mate. How are you, buddy? He's legend. Jace, how are you, buddy? You can see the members symbol here. And any members, Jace, let us know, mate. Have you been getting my emails with the stocky slides, with the video chat links? Because no one's got back to me. So I reckon it may be a stuff up from my end, because usually I get a few back, mate. So if you could let us know, Jace, that'd be awesome, mate. Roddy, my beanie arrived today. It looks wicked. Awesome, man. Great to see. Yeah, make sure that if you're comfortable, send us through a photo. We'll add you to the Hall of Fame on the website, mate, and give you a shout out on the potty. But don't have mine with me at the moment. Yeah, it's out on the kitchen table. They are quality, aren't they, mate? But absolute rippers. Thank you to Cheetah Teamwear for helping us out with that. Jason, I might need to snag one. Is that the beanie? Yeah, maybe a beanie, Jace. They are awesome, mate. Great quality as well, buddy. Next one. Sorry, am I missing any messages here? Oh, here's one of my men. I don't really like cheese. Hey, DR, looking beautiful today, mate. Thank you very much, mate. Much love to you. It's been a big week, mate. The you can probably see the bags under the eyes. It was, I think, 4:30 when we got the stocky out last night, mate. So a little bit worse for wear today, but yeah, very keen to get into this week, buddy. Very, very keen to get into it, mate. We've got ST. You are too good for us, dear. Now you are too good for me, mate. I am nothing without the community, mate. So appreciate you, buddy. Good on you, ST. Hello, g'day, Fletch. How are you, champion? Hope you're well, mate. Exotic Gamer 51. Hey, dude, is Rankin a must trade? I only brought him in last week because of a light fixture against easy teams. And if so, do I bring in a mid or defender? Because Heaney and Zork's on by next week. So wait to bring them in. Oh, man, it is super frustrating. My boy Janeth got him in last week. And the way that Janeth saw it was the process was right. The pick was right. Like, you can't predict that the poor bloke's going to get ping a hammy in the last 15 seconds of the game. So bad luck, mate. It was a super pick. And why Janeth's so frustrated is a big reason why he got him was his next three fixtures. Unfortunately, he's going to be out for those. Then a bad one, I think, got the buy. So, yeah, I think he's a must trade out, mate. Do you bring in a mid or a defender? Well, look, it's really up to you, mate. I'd need to know a lot about your team structure, but wherever you've got those holes, mate, and also take a look at your buy structure. That could send you sort of one way or the other. Next one here, Causa Blackledge. G'day, Causa. Another member of the channel. All the members are out today. How are you, mate? Thoughts on Jolly Boy and Dawson for Closey and Wilson? Closey, Wilson, yeah. Or should I get Graham and Wilson for Oliver and Fraser? Look, Oliver versus Dawson. They got different buys, Causa. Work out which buy suits you best. I'm really spewing that I didn't pick up Dawson. I think at the moment, mate, I'd probably lean a little bit more towards Clary because the price is a lot cheaper. In saying that, Dawson has a really nice fixture, mate. So price versus fixture versus your buy structure. So, mate, what I'm going to do anyway, we're going to have a members chat as soon as I'm finished this, mate. So we'll talk about in great detail there. All the members, we have video chat. So after this one, we'll all get together and show each other our teams, all the rest. And one of the benefits of being a member. So cheers, Causa. Hey, DR, how are we, mate? Good touch, my lemon. Very well, thanks, mate. Yeah, big week, mate. But super keen to get into some SuperCoach talk, buddy. And thanks for tuning in, mate. Appreciate you. Oh, mate, you don't have to do this. Seriously, you are so generous, my man. And really, this is again extremely humbling, mate. $7.99 donation. Thank you very much, mate. Here is some money to buy cheese after your month off from it, mate. So for anyone that's got no idea what's happening here, my man here, I don't really like cheese, gave me a very, very generous donation about a month ago now. And I says, a bit of an ode to you, mate. I'm not going to eat cheese. So thank you very much, mate. Might have to buy myself a quarter pounder or something. But no, thank you very much, mate. You're a legend. I appreciate you, mate. You don't have to do that. Thank you, champion. Next one is Fletch again. Hey, DR, this week, depending on trades, we'll be getting one of these two. Option 1 is Merritt and Jolly. Option 2 is Cordwell and Sexton on field. Oh, look, I'd tend to go Merritt, mate, and Joel. I think you're getting an Uber there and you're really downgrading. With Cordwell, look, I think he could actually be a really nice pick, mate. I think he's definitely looking to be in our top 10 forwards this year. Sexton on field is nice for now, but also remember that Power's coming back, mate. So I don't know how he's going to be affected when that happens. So I would lean more towards getting that Uber and then getting that rookie, mate. But you are paying up a little bit for Merritt. In saying that, it's the best fixture possible, mate. So you're getting him at a good time anyway. All the best of luck, bud. Lama, g'day, mate. Good luck this week, fellas. Hope everything is going better, dear. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, much better now, health-wise and everything, mate. The family's kicking again. Just very busy trying to catch up on all the things that I missed out on at work and stuff like that. But no, cannot complain, mate. Thank you very much, buddy. Next one, g'day, legend. Another member of my channel, John O'Carroll. Now, everybody, Jono, you probably all know Jono because he always comments and he's been on the pod, on the Swordplay Pod and our community podcast as well. Always got a lot of love for Jono. He's actually just set up his own SuperCoach channel. So it's St. Binga SuperCoach, John O'Carroll. Please make sure that you do check that out. He's going to be uploading some weekly videos for us on some different topics and round reviews. So not only a wonderful bloke, a wonderful human, a very special part of my community. So it would really mean a lot to me if you could also support Jono because it takes a lot of guts to put yourself out there. And I wish you all the best luck, buddy. Good on you, Jono. Cheers, man. All right, my man. First question was regarding Fisher as a possible keeper, cash cow, and Crisp for the Pies, multiple injuries, and is at 500K. Yeah, so talked a lot about these two on the stock market, mate. I said that Jack Crisp is a real super pod, and if he can continue this CBA rate, had a season high last week, he's been in there for the last 3 weeks, and those scores have really been reflected with that. So under 500K, if the buy suits you, I think he could be a real pod. We just don't want him to lose that role. That's our only concern there. And Fisher, I watched him live last Sunday with Spills. He caught up with George at the game as well, which is awesome. And we were sitting right behind the goals watching this man do his work. He's a bigger seagull, mate, taking kick-outs. We know that McKirch is out. Sheasel's basically going to be permanent midfield, I think, unless something major changes there. So I actually like Fisher, and I see him more as a forward keeper than a defensive keeper, but also a decent defensive stopgap for now, which is probably my play with Fisher, and then look to bring in the forward line when you can. All the best of luck, buddy. Next one is from Harry Terry. G'day, H. G'day, DR. Getting rid of 2 dead rookies this week, Jones and Boogie. Richard's locked in. Do I get Fraser or Sexton with the second trade? Look, it's up to you, mate. I don't know a lot about Jolie Boy. Obviously, it would make sense to be able to go down to him so you make more coin in the bank. It all depends on how you feel about Sexton. Sexton on field at the moment is absolutely killing it, but I don't know if it's only going to be for the next 3 weeks when Powell comes back. It could be enough in those 3 weeks to make 100K, give some good on-field scores. You may even just want to keep him if you've got a particular buy structure that he's friendly for. So, look, my initial thoughts are always to go right down to be able to bank more money to make your upgrades. That's what we want at the end of the day. But if 100K is good enough for you with some decent on-field scores, then Sexton's also okay. Just make sure you plan out your next 2 weeks of trades, mate, and think to yourself, okay, well, with the money I save on going Joel, what can I do with that? Or not much. I'll just go Sexton then. So probably best advice I can give you. All the best luck, man. Maxie Chisholm. G'day, Maxie. Hey, dear. I hope your finger's recovering well. It is it. Oh, that's so dirty. That's terrible, isn't it, mate? But nah, going very well. Thanks, mate. Almost recovered, mate. Thank you very much, brother. Prefer Sarong or Ryan as a VC option. Oh, look, either way, mate, it's pretty much a guess from week to week. But if you want to go with just that real inside type bull, mate, then Sarong is a man, I think. Luke Ryan was a little bit disappointing, but again, VC is a bit of a free hit, mate. So whoever you think might have the biggest ceiling on the day, mate. But good question. That's a tough one, buddy. G'day, H. G'day. Would you go Graham to Fraser and bank 256 or go Sexton? See, this is the same question. On this, just sorry, I'm addicted. We've got this 7-Eleven up the road that's been there for, I reckon, probably 4 months now. I'm so bad with the Slurpees, right? But I'm dead set spewing because every probably 2-3 days, I used to change the flavors. It was great. You'd go in there, get excited, something new. I swear to you, for the last, I'm going to say month, they've been running with coconut out of all the flavors. You're kidding me, aren't you? So they did bring in this sour grape thing. I'm not a real sour man, but yeah, it's better than the bloody coconut, mate. I can tell you. Sorry, I don't know why I said that, Harry, just an excuse to have a drink, mate. But yeah, it really depends, mate. What can you do with that extra coin? Now, if you're asking me who would I prefer as a player, who would I prefer on field, it's definitely Sexton every day of the week. But if you can bank that much coin and that allows you to then make your next upgrade, then I'd probably do that, mate. You won't have a lot in the bank, will you, in order to just go bang, bang? So I'd probably want that extra cash in the bank. But if you're looking for an on-field option, then it's Sexton, mate. All the best, buddy. Next one, Chrissy Logan. G'day, Chris. I'm still pondering on bringing Roos Revel, but I'm leaning towards going for him. Look, I think it's a little bit risky, mate, because, and don't get me wrong, I love the man and I really hyped him up last week and bought him in myself. I picked him over Sullivan. But the issue is we've got 1 week, then we've got the bye. Then we get your Starsvich back, a couple of other players back, I think. And then it could be a little bit questionable, that job security. Now, I think that he stays. I hope that he does, but I'm not Chris Fagan. And depending on how he goes this week, we're just not quite sure. Now, I'm a big fan of him, but at this price, not as much. I was a big fan at 100K, not really at 160. So I would be bringing in probably one of the other boys at this stage, mate. But it's up to you, buddy. If you're a big Brucey fan, then go for it, mate. Then go for it. Don't let me talk it out of you. Donut Man, hey, buddy, is Fisher or Houston the better trade in, mate? This is the one question that I can't answer this week because I'm answering that myself or trying to answer that myself. It is so tough, brother. I've been just talking about Sexton, for example, versus Joel. And it's like, geez, you can bank a bit of extra coins. So for me, I'm thinking Fisher could be a stopgap down back for me just at D6 at the moment because that's been killing me with Howes, Closey. These old blokes really inconsistent. And then probably move him into the forward line. Or else I'm thinking, look, Houston's got the best boy out of the lot. We know he's going to be, don't know. We think he's most likely going to be a top 6 from here on out down back. So let's just whack him in while he's at a decent price. 2 sub-tons, then comes back, 3-goal game, absolutely killed it, 10 tackles as well. So it's prime time for Dan Houston, but it's also time for Fisher. Now, the time for Fisher was last week, don't get me wrong, but I still think there is. I witnessed that role, so I can't answer this, mate. I'm trying to work out the same thing myself. These are my exact 2 options. At this stage, I am leaning towards the Fish, just with that value, mate. I think he could be a forward keeper for us. So, but Houston, I think, is a fine pick as well, mate. Here's my man, Dan Mashman, Freo Tragic. Hey, brother. DR Legend, no curly ones this week. Just saying hi. How are you, mate? Oh, that was a classic, mate. So, yeah, we're on the Sword Play Potty answering one of Dan's questions about Butters and the Fish. And I think it was option 1. Spill's like, yeah, option 1. Then Janice leaning towards option 2. I've jumped to option 2. And then Spill's going, well, bugger, and I'm going option 2 as well. So we all swayed right at the last minute there. So, Sixpence Cam, how are you, mate? Haven't heard from you in a long time, brother. How are you, mate? Hey, D, I reckon your logo could do an update. Leave it with me. You are a legend, mate. So for anyone that doesn't know, make sure that you check out Cam Sixpence. He designed my SuperCoach with DR logo, the one that you see up there on the screen. So that iconic logo was all of this man's great work. So it's much appreciated, mate. You do an awesome job. So thank you very much. Make sure you do check him out for any graphics design needs. Hope you're going well, brother. CR7 is another champion. How are you, legend? Thoughts on trading Loman next week at his buy has been great since got at 160K. I'd rather keep Darcy Wilson. Absolutely fine, I think, mate. Yeah, look, he won't play Richmond every week. We know that he plays a lot better in wins. So I think this week he hopefully should do okay for us. And then just fine to move him on, mate. Buys, and then you start upgrading from there. No problems at all, my man. Here's my legend. I don't really like cheese. Hey, what are your thoughts on paying off rookies for extra JS at the 200K price over the buys, or just hope players like Richards and Frazier keep their spot? It's a really good question, mate. It's a really good question because there was a few trade scenarios on the Sword Play Potty in the mailbag where I think there was one person that was saying, I want to get rid of 2 dead rookies. And the theory is absolutely right during the buys. I thought, yep, absolutely. But then I was thinking to myself, look, if you go on your Richards, your Frazier, are they going to be dead? Will they definitely be available during the buys? I don't think there's any guarantee, and that is the issue. So if you really want to beef up that job security, I think it's okay, mate. But you've also got to be really sure on their scoring potential as well. I wouldn't just be going for job security because sometimes it may be even better taking a donut, go on that cheaper type play so you can upgrade to a real uber elite rather than going that, extra job security type rookie, but maybe not great scoring potential. So yeah, very, very tough question to ask, mate, and very team dependent, but it's a really good one, mate. Does Merit 158 break even concern you? No, it doesn't concern me personally, mate, because I'm an owner. So pretty much when you get your premiums in, the break even doesn't concern you too much. Like I'm a Tom Green owner as well. And it does concern me with Tom Green and other people can start jumping on. But with someone like a Merit, no, it doesn't concern me because for non-owners that are considering him this week, they've got a huge decision. Do you pay up and risk losing money with this big break even? Or do you just go with him because he's got that great fixture against Richmond? So very tough, mate. And again, very team dependent, but nah, doesn't worry me, mate. Tommy, g'day, Tommy. Hey, dear. Looking at trading Rankenhaus and Darcy Jones. Best course of action seems trading Nazaya Fish Fraser, Rankenhaus Jones. Yep. Wang and Emily. Yep. I'll get Heaney, but we need to trade closeout instead of Jones. Thoughts? Look, you can, man. I think, look, Heaney's a must-have in your forward line. He is an absolute must-have. But in saying that, the blokes that you're getting in, Fraser's fine. Fish, I'm most likely getting him myself this week. And House as well, out. Nazar, I'm a big fan of too, mate. So, yeah, I actually don't mind that, to be totally honest. And I think that's fine. Look, you want to get Heaney. I'd love to say just get Heaney. But, yeah, I think the first trades, mate, you're getting a couple of potential premiums in there and Jolie Boy as well. So, I think that's fine for option one, mate. I'm just going to try to... Oh, no, that's... Just trying to work out... Maybe that's a little bit better there. All right, sorry, comments. Oh, man, geez, I didn't realize how many comments there were. Sorry, guys. All right, dang, all right. How are we? All right, Joel Spud, man. Hey, Joel Spud. Is Strong a must? Yeah, I think he's a must at some stage, mate. You look at his season, the man just has not failed week upon week. He's delivered. I've spoken about him in the stocky and just basically the discussion was I'll list his scores for the season and that will be enough for you to want to select him, mate. So, yes, I think he's a must-have in 2024, brother. Not saying this week, but yeah, certainly soon, whenever you can. With no cash, Fraser Rich is an option, trading zero. Trading zero. With no cash, is Fraser Richards an option? So are you saying double down? Look, if you really need to double down for both, mate, to make some cash, get some coin in the bank, that's fine. Or else no trades, that's also fine as well. But I always like to try to trade because I want to keep upgrading every week if I can, mate. But yeah, either way is fine there, brother. Here we go. John O'Carroll Sampinger. Thanks for those words, down. No worries, mate. Wish I could join the chat after this, but we'll be in after tea. Keen to find some Aussie possible. No probs at all, brother. Anytime, mate. Cheesy, I know Jonathan Spills dropped Kirch, but I'm struggling for round 14 by currently 14 playing. Would you hold? Look, it's really tough, mate, because I'm not an owner. So I would just sort of deflect to Janeth and Spills. You know, the great coaches. Janeth's sitting in the top 300 at the moment, mate. So I'd be pretty happy just to follow his lead personally. But look, if you want to hold because you're around 14 situation, again, that's fine. The issue that Spills had, I know, was just having him on the bench. He was just losing too many points and he just needed to sort of use that cash, get it on the field again ASAP. And so that would be your only issue there. But if you can afford that as a luxury, then keep him. Go for your life, man. Iya Fruit, how are you, mate? Excuse me. Hey, are you legend? How are you? Cheers, man. Is Darcy Wilson a hold for me? He's not upgrading this week. I think it'd be good for the buys. McGovern also looks really good. Would appreciate the input. Yeah, man, I'm holding him this week myself, mate, because that 75, look, it's getting up there. Don't get me wrong. But he's scored higher than 75 for the last, 75 or more for the last 5 weeks, I think it's been. So I'm not too scared off by it. I know people are looking at that and going, look, we need to jump ship straight away. But even if he was to score a 60, which just has not been Darcy Wilson over the last 5 weeks, he's losing about 7K. If he does put a Spud score in, it almost makes him a must trade almost the next week, I think, just if you want to cash him out without losing too much cash. That could happen. But for now, I think he's a great hold, mate. I like his next couple of fixtures, so I think that's fine, mate. Oh, sorry, and there's McGovern as well. Yeah, look, I'll always say about McGovern, not for me, just because I just don't trust his durability. I'm not like George on durability. Like he's really, really focused on that, the soft tissues, the preseason, all that sort of stuff. And don't get me wrong, I do myself as well, but just not much as him, I wouldn't say. But with McGovern, you know, he's played 10 games a season for so long, or 5. It's just not good. But the body's held up to date. So if you believe in his body, then I think he's a perfect pick, mate. But I just don't believe in the body myself. That's just personal to me, though, buddy. Mickey Cork, g'day, Mike. Hey, champ, I need to make a corrective R2 trade. Who's best to see the season between Marshall, Grundy, and English? I think it's Marshall at this stage, mate, in current form. If you need to make it this week, then Marshall's got to be a man because he has got the lowest break even by a country mile out of the three. English isn't looking fantastic. I certainly think he does bounce back. Grundy really surprised me with how he was averaging, actually more than English. It just gobsmacked when Jonas told me that. But Marshall in current form, mate, I just don't think you can what was like a 107, 160, 160 something. He is in fine form. So I'm saying Marshall this week, buddy. And I think that probably goes for the rest of the season for me anyway. The only issue is he's shouldering a big load. So, yeah, he's just too hard to go past, mate, at this stage. All the best, bub. Fletch, how many premiums are you up to this week? I've got 19. I'll need to make 3 more. So I'll be with you, mate, on 19, buddy. All right. Hayden Hall. G'day, Hades. Hey, I would love to know who you think's the best defender out of Wanganeen, Miller, McGovern, Martin, Richards, Clark, and Hinge. Gee, you're looking at some pods there, mate. Look, I'll probably say Nick Martin at this stage. I just think that I'm not worried about durability with him, I suppose. A little bit worried he spent a little bit of time forward last week. A little bit of a butcher of the ball, but I think he gets a heap of it. So I definitely like the first 3 more. I'll go Martin, McGovern, Wanganeen, Miller. And then I'll have these guys in that order as well. Richards, Clark, and Hinge, mate. So I'm not big on Richards just because I don't know what's going to happen in that midfield mix. If he was guaranteed to be playing midfield, I'd say yes, probably have him close to 1, to be quite honest. But I'm just not sure about that. Clark, goodbye. And Hinge, just don't really know enough about him, mate. Haven't been following his season too much, buddy. Cheesy jumped on Sexton last week. He was an absolute joy, wasn't he, mate? How good's that? 270 is a lot of money for him to expect 80s, guys, not 100 plus every week. Couldn't agree more, man. Could not agree more. Absolutely. And that's why you are a great coach yourself, mate. Brody Middleton. G'day, Broads. Hey, mate, Clary or Fisher? Oh, look, both pass the eye test. I'm going to say Fisher, mate. So they got the same buy. I don't think they've got the same buy, do they? Maybe they do. Check your structures and all the rest, mate. But I just think that he can be a top 6 forward for us. Whereas Clary, top 8 mid, I'm not too sure. Maybe sits outside of that for me. So probably the Fish, in my humble opinion, though, mate. But both good, I think. D-Mac, g'day, D-Mac. Worth boosting in Joel for Graham. Got 2 left, feel like may as well use it. Also, is Fisher going to burn me again? Do I get him back? Look, I think that's fine, mate. Yep, no problems at all with the boost. And I'm getting Fish this week, most likely. It's him or Houston. So bloody hope he doesn't burn us, mate. But knowing my luck, he probably will. So the fact that I'm thinking about jumping on, maybe jump ship yourself and don't go there. But yeah, I'll be going the Fish, and I think he's fine, mate. Watching last week, just seagold is at his finest, mate. HDC, hey man, mate, I'm lost. Feel like I have a good midfield, but no Merritt, Butters, Dawson, or Rao. Okay, so yeah, Merritt, Butters, and Rao do hurt a little bit. Not having 2 out of those 3, I think. Dawson's run is juicy, you're right, mate. Rao's price fantastic, but I'm going with Butters. Yeah, well, look, as I said, mate, I think either way you are going fine. Rao is probably the one for me this week, just simply due to that price and the value. But we saw what Butters did in a single quarter. We also saw what he did in 3 quarters. So it depends how you look at that one. But look, I'm never going to talk anyone out of Zach Butters, mate. I think he's a fine selection. But if it was me this week, I'd be leaning towards Rao. I just think he's got the value there, mate. Sixpence, get out there. Camo here. Your logo's Camo, mate. I knew you before, mate, with the sixpence. I have definitely not forgotten about you, mate. And that would be fantastic, mate. Bit of a spruce up. So appreciate that, legend. Thank you again, my man. Stuart Mack, another legend of the channel. How are you, legend? Hey, mate. Hey, mate, got into a cash league this week. Can you bench Zorko for me, champ? Serious. Hey, mate, what? So that's the cashy. That's the $100 cashy. Stu, I'm not looking fantastic, I don't think, this week. So I wouldn't be surprised if you took home the chocolates, mate. I'm a nice bloke, and I'll look after my members. Just not that much, mate, I don't think. Dunkley's a trading post buy. Absolutely, man. Yeah, I like Dunkley. Really flying under the radar. Him and Neil, the difference between him and Neil is that Dunkley won't get attention. He often gives attention, but can still score well while he does that. Neil often cops a tag, and you see those floor type games. So Neil's sort of gone big, small, or the other way around. Whereas Dunkley's a little bit more consistent for me, mate. So, yeah, I think he's fine, mate. Absolutely, buddy. We'll talk about him after the buy as well in the stocky and stuff, champ. Costa, hey man, hey dear, I love the content. Appreciate you, mate. Who would you look to move out first? Please rank 1 to 4. Okay. Jones, Wilson, Closey, Graham. Well, it depends, mate. Like if you want to get rid of dead weight or if you want to cash in. So, look, for me, I'm going to say, oh, look, this is tough because, look, Jones won't be playing for what, at least 6 weeks, I've heard. So you've probably just got to put him at number one. Why I'm loath to do that as the first traded options because he's made bugger all coin. But again, he's not going to make any coin. He's not going to cover during the buys. So given the fact that he's out, I'll probably say Jones at 1. Probably sounds funny, but I'm going to go Graham at 2, Closey at 3, and Wilson at 4. And people may disagree. People may have Wilson right up there at the top. But for me, he's just been so reliable for us. And I know he's got a break even of 75, but I think that is more than achievable from a Darcy Wilson. So given his talent and what he's done for us so far, I'm not chucking him on the scrap heap yet. I've got a lot of thanks to give to this man. So I'm ordering him in that way. But it is very tough, mate. And it's personal choice on what you value more, I suppose I'd say, buddy. Capbread. G'day, Capbread. G'day, Big Ben. How are you, brother? Good to hear from you, mate, on your kid's YouTube account. Mate, great to hear from you. And yeah, just love you, mate. You know, you're one of my absolute favorites, buddy. What do you think about Caleb Daniel as possible bench cover? I looked on X, mate. Someone reckons he's going to be 200 and what was it? Oh, I forget, but like, was it mid 200s, high 200Ks? So, look, if that's the case, mate, and I'd need to see him play for 2 games in a row, 2 full games, to give me a little bit more confidence that he won't be named as a sub or come off as a sub, then I think, yes, that could be fine, mate. One of those real luxury types, very much thinking outside the box, Benny. And that's why you've got a great SuperCoach brain, mate. So, look, I'll be loath to do it now, but yeah, with another week, I think, with a full game, possibly, brother. So, yeah, maybe check another week, though, Benny. All the best of luck, brother. Much love to your family, too, my man. Matty Steele, g'day, Matty. Is Whitfield a trade in this week? Yeah, absolutely, mate. If you've got faith in him, he's at a really nice price, low break even. So go for it, mate, if you think he's top 6 to 8. Rehan, g'day, mate. ADR, who would you see in VC this week? So I am going Butters into Zeret myself, mate. I was going Zeret into Zorko, but on the odd chance that Shields doesn't give Butters a heap of trouble, I think I might just take the chances of VC anyway and be half confident that Zeret should go well against the Tigers anyway, mate. Global, hey, how are you, champion? Great to hear from you, another legend of the community. Hope you and the beautiful family are doing well, my man. Thank you very much, mate. We certainly are, mate. Just got this little thing on the finger now, mate. Apart from that, I'm losing my voice, but that's just because I'm, a PE teacher and I'm not. I never shout at the kids. Like I'm not a shouter, but you've got to project your voice. We've got this huge Olympic-sized gym, kids everywhere, so it's constantly blow the whistle, using the voice. So it is going, as you can hear, mate. It starts to happen at the end of the week, mate, and after a long Wednesday night with a stocky, brother. But thanks, mate. Appreciate you, man. Cheesy, I know this might be silly. I'm thinking of trading a Green or Shees out next week so I can have 18 playing for that buy. I'm ranked 1,600 and I want to get rid of one for a pod type to shoot up. Look, if you want to do that with Shees, mate, yeah, go for your life. If that's your way of using your extra trades, then that's fine, mate. We've all got our different strategies. And if you think that can give you the edge during a buy, absolutely fantastic, mate. Not a problem at all. Next one, Tyler Kennedy. G'day, Tiles. If you had Rankin, would you downgrade him to Fisher and upgrade next week? Absolutely. I think that is a fine move, mate. I think that's a really, really solid move, to be quite honest. Nanny boy. G'day, Nanny. Versus Nachos this week, which is Anderson. Huge run for him. Reckon he's going to go nuts and average 115 plus Z merit. Yeah, well, he had a massive game last week, didn't he, mate? High scorer for the Suns. Was at 40 plus touches. The man was just absolute animal. I think efficiency was the only thing that let him down a little bit there in the end. But yeah, I think he could definitely have a big run, mate. Captain Zeret, I'll be with you, mate. Hopefully I don't need to use him and Butters just goes 150 or something. But yeah, it will be hopefully a fun week to be a Zeret owner, my man. Next one, Elijah John. G'day, Elijah. Thoughts on dropping Rankin and Windsor, picking up Trelaw as a good pod and Richards. Oh, both of them, they're risky, man. But I'll tell you what, if it works out, you could get a massive edge here. Trelaw, like, I think if you ask most, like, and the reason why none of the content creators will ever be Adam Trelaw owners in Classic is because of his durability risk. Like, we're just worried that those hammies, and I'm pretty confident that I'll speak for everyone here, that we're worried that his hammers could just go at any point. And look, they haven't yet. We've seen McGovern's get through season. Dane Zorko's flying, an old man at the moment with this needle treatment. So, look, I see a world where it's okay, but it's super risky. So if you're keen to take a risk and have the potential for it to maybe blow up in your face if he does an injury early, then go for it. But if you want to play a little bit safer, I would be looking at other options myself, man. But love that you're thinking outside the box, and it certainly could work, mate. Next one is 0XP, another member. How are you, brother? Hope that you are well, man. Hey, can it get my team to only 3 rookies on field? Nice. Wilson, Common, and Closey. That's nice, mate. As well as bringing in Tom Green, but it means going early on Phillips. Oh, look, who else you got on your bench, mate? If you got another dead rookie there, plus you're adding your Phillips, it is slightly risky in saying that. I've had Reed and Hoare since day dot. So I've got through this far, so I think it's fine, mate. But yeah, I'll never recommend going early on a rookie unless it was one of those closey type picks where it's just a guarantee. You know you're going to pick him up the next week. But if it allows you to get someone like a Tom Green, I think that's A-okay, mate. But yeah, it's always a bit of a risk, mate. Always risky. Whitey9, how are you, mate? Would you go Real or Houston next week? Both okay for buy structure. Oh, look, it depends if you need. I love both these picks. I think Real's probably the best midfield option this week. Houston, the best defensive option. So whatever floats your boat, mate, whatever poison you want. But I'll say Realy. I just think at the price and what he's done so far, mate. Oh, sorry, the voice is going. Scud TV. G'day, Scud. Is McCall for safe for rookie trade-in than the slightly cheaper rookies? Look, he could, mate, but keep in mind, I think the only reason why Kane McCullough's getting a game at the moment is because they're rolling out half of their VFL team. So when some of these soldiers come back, I don't see Kane keeping his spot. But look, yeah, he looks okay for the time being, and surely he's got a couple of weeks in him. He's, you know, one of their okay players last week. So yeah, I think he's fine, mate. I'd prefer a Richards type myself. You know, remember Collingwood have a lot of injuries as well. But if you're looking for a midfielder, I think he's okay, brother. Brady Milton, appreciate the advice. No problems at all, bros. And member of the channel, appreciate you, man. Make sure you send me an email, brother. Jump on these video chats, members chats that we have. Would love to see you and chat with you, mate. And so the whole community there, brother. Hootie T, hey, man. Or is it Hoodie? Hootie. I'm going with Hootie. Hey, brother. Hey, Goat, you're too kind, mate. Are you thinking of getting Shorty on the pod soon, mate? He is 100% being our next guest. So we've just had some different commitments on, mate, on that Tuesday night. So he just hasn't been able to come on yet. But the next Tuesday he's available. He is absolutely in like Flynn, mate, because he's just an absolute legend. And basically the whole potty is just us having a laugh, mate. You know, we talk some serious topics, as you know, but one of my favorite Shorty stories, you know, the Tinder stories, just gets in a bit of mischief. I love the man. So absolutely he will, mate. Absolutely. Love the great Shorty. Danny's Pigeons, hey man, in the same sitch as UDR, Fish versus Houston. Fish gives me 13, 15 primos, 12, 13. Just gives me 14 each round, but want Fish with 0 break even. What are you thinking now? I'm thinking like exactly what you're thinking, mate. Like literally, it is so tough, isn't it, mate? Like, I was always going Houston because it just makes the team look better. You know, you add Houston in and you look at that defensive line like, wow, I'm actually, without trying to brag or anything, like I'm pretty impressed with how that defense line is looking. But Fisher's is just value, man. He's value. And I know that Houston's value as well, but we're talking a 0 break even here. And I think that he can be a forward premium keeper for us if he keeps a role. And yeah, I'm likely going Fisher at the moment, but I maybe kick myself, brother. Damian Mason, g'day, mate. Luke Jackson this week, yes or no? I'm going to say no because that was a bit of a game out the box. We hadn't seen a ceiling game like that for so long. I think Shrek will be back. He'll be back forward, which absolutely minimises that ceiling, also lowers the floor. So, no, I wouldn't, mate. I don't think it's the right time. But look, if you really, really want some good cover, then he's probably the man that you do go for. Kaz, member of the channel. Kaz, how are you, brother? Hope that you're well, mate. Hey, DR, hope you're doing well. I am. Thank you very much, mate. I was considering a Sarong VC into Dunk C this week. Do you think Dunks may be subject to a tag at all? Cheers, mate. Love your work. Dunks certainly won't cop a tag. I don't think there's anyone in Hawthorn that they're going to worry about giving a tag to either. Who will he put a bit of body on a day? Newcomb? Nah, mate. Nah, I don't think he'll really tag or get tagged either. So I think that's fine, cuz. Love that you got my man Dunks as well, brother. All the best, man. Nathan Code, how are you, buddy? You're the man, DR. Appreciate all your work each and every week. So helpful for my first year at SuperCoach. Oh, Nath, I appreciate your kind words, mate. That's why we do the content. That's why I love doing these type of videos, mate. Great to have you on board, mate, as part of the SuperCoach crew. So, yeah, make sure you leave your comments, those questions. Get to know the rest of the community, mate. Great bunch here. We'll welcome you with open arms. And, yeah, hope your first season's going well, brother. Cheers, Nath. And so how far am I behind on these questions? Oh, look, I'm not too bad. Normally, I'm way worse on this. Okay, sweet. All right. Oh, what's the time? All righty. I'll get through these, guys. I'll absolutely get through these. Sorry, I'm stuffing around. I've lost my spot. I don't really like cheese. Here we are. I've had McCullough for weeks. It took Richmond to lose 30 players. Yeah, so that was exactly my point, mate. He's playing now because I've got half the VFL team in there, and it did take that for him to finally get a game. Remember, he was just dead. And then, yes, he's risen again. So could not agree more, brother. Because I like Houston VC and C merit. But if I'm getting Dawson, I might go him C. Yeah, look, you could, man. It's just like C on Dawson. I'd much rather get the VC if you could, but maybe with the fixture, that's not possible, brother. Sorry, that would be a disgusting sound in the mic there. Sorry, my throat is so dry, guys. Sorry. I'm losing my voice. Nenny, take care for the night, my brother. You too, Nenny. I appreciate you, mate, and hope you have a ripping weekend, mate. Cheers, brother. Centre bounce, Big G. What's up, big fella? How are you, mate? Again, one of my favourites here. I'm sure that everyone watching now would know exactly who the centre bounce crew are. Big J and my man, Joey. Two of my favourite people. Very, very hardworking men. Let me tell you, great advice as well. Super blokes. We need to catch up soon, Big J. Do North play the Lions? No, we've already done, haven't we? Maybe Essendon Lions. Hey, let's work it out, man. We'll work it out. Got to have you on. Jump on a sword play pod or something, man. Or we'll just do a random video. We'll just do a random video soon, mate. Elijah, thanks for the advice. Yeah, take care. Good luck this week. Thanks, Elijah. Appreciate you, man. Anytime, brother. Because worst time for rookie early is last year with Harry Roaston. Oh, didn't that work out? And you kept yelling at him in Canberra to get a touch. He never got a game again. This is actually true. So I was at front. Look, it was all fun and banter at the end of the day, but I got right up to the fence, gave him an absolute lip because he had one handball, I think it was to half time, and just didn't get a game after that. So maybe I destroyed him. He's never been the same after that little roast from him or by me. Tommy Smith. G'day, Tommy. Love the vids, DR. Thanks, man. I appreciate you, mate. Would you rather bring in Rao or Butters? I'm stuck. Yeah, I had a question about this before. Both are absolutely fine options. Look, Butters with his buy may lean you over the edge, but if you're looking for the value option this week, I think it's Matt Rao, mate. So I'd probably go Rowley myself. I just think that, and Pig, shout out to Pig Mentality, our man from Dr. Supercoach, listening to his pod, and I was really surprised, and we talked about this again and gave him a shout out on the Swordplay pod, was that Carlton's mids over the last 5 weeks have actually leaked the most points. So Rowley coming up against Carlton, you'd be thinking, and I actually was thinking before hearing that from the great man Pig, maybe not this week, it won't go too well, but apparently he should. So, yeah, I actually like Rowley, mate, but you cannot go wrong with Zachy Butters, mate. Mav, g'day, Mav. How are you, mate? Good evening, DR. So tempted by Ed Richards, but I assume he loses CBAs to Libba. Otherwise, I'll play safe from the Gov. What's your thoughts? Yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts, mate. So I think with Richards, you would have had to jump on last week, just knowing that, the same circumstances, you could lose those CBAs, but at least you knew you were getting that really big rise from him and bank a bit of cash in the process. If you go on this week, you're certainly still looking to bank some cash, but yeah, you've sort of missed a boat if that's the play that you're looking for. Look, if he keeps that role, then he's going to be a jet, mate. But yeah, I would agree with you. And it's amazing, isn't it, calling McGovern a safer type of a pick? But yeah, I would agree on that, mate. So I would actually be going the Gov, and he's enough of a pod in himself to go a little bit different anyway, if that's what you're looking for, brother. All the best, man. Cheesy, if we only got Tom Green this buy. Oh, man, had the same plan as you. We could have been flying even more. I was always doing it, mate. I was always doing it. And then for some reason, you get excited. I'm dead set spewing on myself for what I did early on the season. I just want to go back in time and give myself a good slapping. I say that, I give advice to others, say I learn from my lessons each year, and then I'm I'm going against my original plans. I'm boosting for Hogan, getting out Martin, all this sort of stuff. Should have just trusted my gut. And I was always getting rid of Tom Green. That would have been just the GOAT move in the end, wouldn't it, man? But it is what it is. Hindsight's a wonderful thing, mate. But yeah, wouldn't it have been great, Cheesy? It's super frustrating, man. Freeze FC. Oh, do you know what? We're almost at the end here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I think I've got 4 more. Then I can let you guys go. And we're going to jump in the members chat. Members, let me know. I'm going to send an email in about 5 minutes with a stream with. There's like a link for this StreamYard. So you'll actually be backstage. Then we'll get you on. We all get to have a chat. If you don't have your camera on, that's fine. But we're going to video chat as soon as this is done. Or give us 10 minutes to have a drink and stuff like that. Freezy, hey man, I'm looking at Day M8 at 500k to help throughout the buys and upgrade around 15 to Zeros, or put Dacos in mid, Fish into defense. No rookies in defense at the moment. Cheers, brother. Yeah, look, I've actually got Day in a keeper league, mate. So wrapped with him. Look, the midfield spots, mate, they are so crucial, and we need to be so confident when we're allocating one of these spots to someone. You may be more confident on Day than me, but I just don't share that great confidence to give him one of those coveted positions at the moment, mate. Whereas Fish, I think that, yeah, in defense for now, and then with the plan to eventually move him up forward, I think that's probably what I prefer anyway, brother. All right, guys, a couple of minutes we've got. I think I can see about 4 more, then I'll let you go. Stewie, do you know, is Richard Dean a chance to DPP? Round 10. So it goes off the whole season. So last 3 weeks, he might. Yep. I'll tell you what, Stu, if you've got an X account, mate, Twitter account, tag me in a question or something, mate, and I'll get through to the Herald Sun boys, Al Payton and Tim Michelle, and ask them, see if he's a bit of a chance, and let you know, brother. Jace, is it worth going Tom Stewart? Nah, look, I'm off Tom Stewart now, mate. He just doesn't look like it for me. I think he's actually been overscored last couple of weeks as well, and that's saying something. So, no, at the moment, I'm just not on Stewart. I've had the chance to get him for the last 2-3 weeks, whatever it's been, and just been like, nah, I'm just not into it. I'm really glad I've made that choice. So I think we need to see a really nice game just to get that confidence back, for him to get some confidence back, and then we jump on, mate. But until then, I'm just avoiding for now, mate. I'm not giving him a spot. Just my opinion, though, mate. Causa, Merit would be the VC in that. Oh, yeah, Merit VC, fine, Causa. No probs, mate. End up going Fisher and Houston instead of Tom Stewart. Absolutely. I would do that 100%, Jace. Telly Beaver, Telly, a newish member. How are you, mate? I did not realize you remember. I appreciate you, mate. I'll send you an email so you have my email address. Sick, man. Please do that. Yeah, SuperCoach with dr@outlook.com. All one word email thing. Cheers, brother. Appreciate you, man. All right, we got 3 more. Jordan Dinner Tally. G'day, George. How are you, mate? Quick question. Is Fisher trading this week? Absolutely, mate. Talked about him a fair bit already. Also covered him highly in the stocky, so he is a trading option for me, mate. Hope I don't get burnt again, George. But watching him firsthand, just such a seagull. Yep. Hey, Dar, who would you go? Wanganeen Miller or Nick Martin? Oh, it's a tough one, mate. They're so different. Like Wanganeen Miller is just so silky, so smooth. Nick Martin can be an absolute butcher, but have they got the same buy? I can't remember off the top of my head if they've got the same buy. I don't think they do. I don't think so. So I would go the one that has the better buy for your structure, mate. That's why I'd be looking at it. All right, 2 more. Freezy, cheers, bro. Not a worry, my man. Cheers for tuning in, mate. I appreciate you. And last one is the regular palm tree. How are you, brother? Mr. K, your real favorite student this year. You know how much I love you, Az. I do really miss you guys. I've been having a couple of comments on my other videos, mate, and I don't know who's who because there's all these YouTube names like Mr. K, do you miss me? I miss you. And I go, yes, miss you, love you, hope you're going well. No idea who this is because I don't know the username, but yeah, cheers, Palmy. Hope high school is treating you well, my friend. Oh, sorry, we got another one coming here from Fabian. G'day, Fabes. How are you, man? Love it. All the best, mate. Thank you. I thank you for tuning in, mate. It's because of you guys that I even do these videos. Wouldn't be worth it if no one was tuning in, mate. So appreciate you, Fabes. Thanks very much. Well, tell you what, guys, that's all the questions. I can't believe I actually got through this one quick. Members, I will send through the email now a video link, a StreamYard link to our members chat that we're going to have up now. You can share your teams and get everything up on the screen, all that sort of stuff. It will be a StreamYard link. The best thing about a StreamYard link is that you don't actually need to download anything. So I'll send you the link or it'll be on email. You literally click on the link. It will take you through the backstage of the studio. It'll ask you to put your name in, type your name in, click enter studio, and then I'll give you permission to come in, and you'll be on the screen. If you don't want to have your camera on, that's fine. Just make sure you got your mic so we can hear you. And yeah, looking forward to that one, guys. And again, one of the perks of being a member of the channel, for anyone that is keen, again, we've had a heap of the new members speak and be a part of this stream, so really appreciate you guys. It's $4 for a gold membership per month, or $8, or $7.99, or $7. I forget what it is for a platinum membership. All of the money, every single cent from the memberships, goes straight to Beyond Blue as well. So we've got the beanies, the Saw Play beanies that we're selling. $5 from every beanie sold will go to the RCH Good Friday appeal. So, really important cause, trying to look after some sick kids there. And then Beyond Blue, a bit of a different type cause as well for the memberships of the channel. That's the way that we're trying to divvy that up and trying to do a little bit to the community, for the community, and give a little bit back, because we get so much from all you guys and we really do appreciate it. So that is it, guys. Sorry, lol. And you got 5 assignments. Oh, man. Hey, you're a clever kid, mate. Never give up on yourself. And I heard a little bit of a rumor that you had a pretty talented grade 5 and 6 teacher, Palmy. Don't know who the bloke was. Heard he's a bit of a good-looking rooster with long hair. Apparently, I don't know. I don't know, but good on you, Palmy. Oh, hang on. We've got, 2 more. I must have missed this. No Graham, no Hugo Garcia Rogers. Are the teams up, Causa? You're joking me. Hang on. Really? All right. What we're going to do is here, guys, I'm just going to stay here for a sec. I might as well. And we're going to share this screen for a sec. Let's have a look at the teams together, eh? All right. Where am I going to go to? Just to the side there. Sweet. Okay. I might try to make that a little bit bigger. Teams. All right. Wow. Collingwood has made 5 changes Friday night's game. All right. Do you know what? I'm just going to scroll right down here to the teams. All right. In Sean Darcy, damn. No good for Dogger. Wagner, Frederick out, and Voss omitted. Don't think that's really going to affect us. All right. Collingwood. What do we got? In Dean. Charlie Dean, finally. Should have included him in the stocky of. I don't know if you can hear River in the background here. He's going nuts. Love to hear it after he's been sick. McCreary, Mike, Ed Allen. Geez, okay, here we go. Will Parker out. McRae, Hoskin Elliott, DeGoey, Reef, and Markov. Oh, I'm spewing. Where's Jack Bytell, my man Jack? Damn it. Okay. All right, well, that's good for Sullivan. That's good for Harvey Harrison. Wow, okay. Geez, the Pies are unveiling a few new players, aren't they? All right, North, in Archer, out is Bergman. That's sweet. Here we go. Jordan Sweet. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Sweetie's in. I knew it. I guaranteed it. Rosie's in as well, so that's good. Maybe wait on him after the bye, get him for a bargain. Dixon's out. Vicentini, see you later, son. Oh, did Sydney have a collarbone? I didn't realise that. I don't know if that's late news or not, but I didn't mention that in the stock market. I apologise for that. All right, Carlton in. We have Sard, which is good for Carlton. Cowan, Fogarty. Out is Durden, Pitney, and Marchbank. Not much SuperCoach relevance there. Jack Carroll was a sub. My man being his cousin. Gold Coast in is Walter, Witt, Holman, and Rogers. So Rogers, that's good for people. And again, we have no Graham. We've got no Graham. Yeah, that's frustrating. So I think he's probably gone for me, Graham. Ned Moyle, super disappointing for him. He should be in another club next year because he dominated. Like, how many contested possessions? More than Real in the end. So super unlucky for Neddy Moyle. All right, Geelong, geez, few of the older boys back. So we've got Hawkins, Duncan, then DeConey and Cameron. So some really nice ins there. Out his par fit. I've got him in draft, so bugger. Rowan, Guthrie, geez, he hasn't done much. O'Connor as well. So O'Connor, they're obviously not going to use as a tagger. So that's probably good for Tom Green. Jai Clark, geez. Oh, Aaliyah is finally in as well. There we go. McMullen, Angwin, Peatling. Out his Buckley with the calf. Where Stone's gone. And Jones, we knew, with the hamstring. So Aaliyah comes in for Buckley. So that's maybe short-term job security. I don't know how long he'll be out for a calf. But if that's like 3 weeks and Aaliyah's meant to come in for him, you might even want to jump on him down back. That's interesting, actually. All right. Richmond, Baker. JD is going to be wrapped. Good on you, mates. Seth Campbell and Samson Ryan out. Young, Mansell, and Coulthard all omitted. Oh, come on, give us Damn it. Where's Reed? Where is Zach Reed? Essendon. All right. In his Ridley, Caddy, and Cox. Out his Sardis, Shield. What's going on with Dylan Shield? Don't know there. And Harry Jones, very unlucky with that suspension. I'm spewing. I want Zach Reed back. I've had this dead defensive bench for weeks and weeks. It's been months, but I've heard he's been playing well in the VFL also. Hope he hasn't had a setback or anything, but Ridley's a good in for him. Yeah, frustrating about Reed. And then we got the Sunday team. So in Sicily, Ward, Scrimshaw, Gunston, McGuinness, out, Watson, Manchester, Wrong. Brisbane, in Brandon Ryan, Smith, Tunstall, Zach Bailey, Dara Joyce. Out Hipwood with suspension and Shadow Brain. So I'd be thinking here that Ryan comes in for Hipwood. I think that's a like for like. And then Brain omitted, Zach Bailey comes in there. So possibly in Ryan and Bailey, Hipwood and Brain out. And I'd be saying maybe Harry Sharp, a potential sub. Notice there's no Dev Rob there either, which is interesting. All right, Melbourne, Langdon, Van Ruden, Hunter, Tomlinson, Fullerton, out, Levanee, Brown, nothing there. And Stocker Burns, who's at St Kilda, Ross Higgins, got Ross in somehow in a keeper league, like just with a dodgy pick. Phillip, who's out, not much there. Kawana, who's at Burgess. Okay, so that's Adelaide. Bullies, Burgess, Schoenberg, Strawnberry, Outrank and Hillenberg. We knew that. Oh, Elliot Yo in. Okay, so that's good for anyone that held Elliot Yo in. Yo, Gaff, Hall, and Edwards out. Edwards omitted. All right. Oh, sorry. And there's two. What's this here? Jace. Oh, Jace, you are an absolute legend, my man. You did not. You really did not have to do that, mate. Like, what an absolute legend you are. So what Jace has just done here is he is literally just... Sorry, where are we? Got the big ones there. Jason has just gifted 10 SuperCoach with DR memberships. Now, Jace, I'm not sure how this works, mate. If you could tell me, do you choose people or does it automatically go to people? I have no idea what you've done here, but mate, you are an absolute legend. You've just really not only supported myself and the channel, and 10 other members of the community, but you've really just supported Beyond Blue, mate. And so you've just really donated to a great cause by doing this, mate. I appreciate that so much. You did not have to do it. I cannot tell you how humbled and appreciative I am for that. Thank you, Jace. You are just a superstar, mate. You're an absolute superstar, my friend. Thank you very, very much, mate. Have fun this week, guys, and go Saints. You're a legend, Jason. I'm sure everyone really appreciates it, mate. Thanks for the content, DR Legend. Vic, anytime, mate. No worries at all. All right. Oh, sorry. There's a few more here now. All right, guys. I'm going to turbo through this. All right, here we go. All right, no, but hey, mate. Hey, dear. What do you think? Graham and Roberts out to get in Stewart and Joe Richards. Should have go McGovern and Noah Anderson over Stewart. Yes, mate. So I like Richards, but I don't like Stewart. I was talking about him before. I would go McGovern or Noah Anderson, whoever's better for you buy, mate, but not a big fan on Stewart at the moment, mate. Andy Harland. Hey, mate. Hey, dear. How are you, mate? Good. Thanks, brother. Question. I've got Josh Dacos in my SuperCoach. That's a good choice. I have Fraser as well. Is that a good pick? Fraser, I think, is, mate. Josh Dacos, probably not for me, mate, with a coveted midfield spot. His brother, absolutely. But maybe check out the stocky for other players in that range, mate. I think with a midfield, you just want to get some of the best, mate. So, look, it could work out as a pod and trust your gut, mate. Don't let me talk you out of it, but not on my radar anyway, brother. All the best, mate. McGovern Fisher this week. Look, Swifty, Fish for me, mate, just because I think that he can also be a forward as well as a defender for now, mate. Jace, the absolute legend, who's just gifted 10 memberships. Thank goodness both my Rucks and Conway and Sweet. Oh, Conway, did you get Conway? You absolute ripper, along with the Skodfather, Karma Down. Use them as a cash boost. That is sweet as, mate. Well done. I didn't even mean to say that, sweet as. Guess the stream ain't ending for a while, huh? You're a talented teacher, but you happen not to taught me trigonometry and Pythagoras theorem. Hey, Palmy, that's because it's primary school, brother. All right, I don't teach high school, mate. Geez, apologies not for teaching a trig. What even is trigonometry? No, I do know what it is, mate. But no, it's back to the PE now, Palmy. I'm starting to forget half this stuff that I used to teach you guys. But I have learnt the rules for rugby, which I thought I'd never do. I'm just not a rugby man, but there you go, mate. Windsor Richards this week, 17. Look, if you're big on Richards, mate, I think that's fine because Windsor is ripe for the picking. Thanks for the stream, dear. I'll see you next time. Good on you, Palmy. Appreciate you, mate. And yeah, hope to chat with you guys soon as well and see all you guys. Jason, it's random, mate. That was so nice from you, mate. You're an absolute legend. What a superstar, isn't he? Jason is an absolute superstar, mate. Love from Kyle. Good on you, Kyle. Cheers, brother. Jordan Dilatale, Jason, you legend. He is an absolute legend, mate. Absolutely a great man. Hoodie, thank you, Jason. Oh, so Hoodie, did that just go to you somehow, mate? Sorry, random. So it's random. It just goes to random people in the stream. Jace, you're a legend, mate, and welcome aboard, Hoodie. Good on you, mate. Yeah, Jason can choose members. Absolute superstar. Oh, isn't he? Like you really are, Jace. You're an absolute superstar, mate. Good on you, pal. Rhino White, g'day, mate. Hey, dear, Merritt or Real. Look, I'm going to say, even though Merritt's got a great fixture, mate, Real this week, because he's much cheaper, playing Carlton, which is also a good matchup, believe it or not, and just value for potential, mate. Shelley Bean, hey, Shelley. Hey, dear, what are these three options would you go? What do we got? Graham to Frieger, 556, 2 in the bank. Graham to Richards, 6. Wilson to Sexton. I like Graham to Frieger, probably the first one, mate, and it probably gives you a bit of cash there. Graham, you're going up. Yeah, I like going down because I like keeping Wilson as well. But that's just me, mate. Sexton's a good one as well. All right. Graham to Free. Yep, so that's the same question. Sweet. All the best, Shelley. All right, and last one for the day. I don't really like Cheese. A great man to end with. I'd say keep an eye on Sanders. He's sub and going to tank in price if you can get in. Could be a good scorer in our forward line, though. Yeah, I tell you what, he absolutely could, mate. And, geez, I hope that he gets a game. Or I hope he just comes up to Brisbane. We'll give him a game. Have Matt Rowan, Noah Anderson. Shall I grab 2, complete the Suns midfield? Oh, probably not with the buyers, mate. Like, who else? Look, check your buy structure. And look, it'd be so tempting after the buys, wouldn't it? That'd be so good because pretty much I think it's guaranteed that 2 out of these 3 guys will go really well each week. Sometimes you get 3. Very rarely will you only get 1. So I don't really mind them as a trio, to be quite honest. But I just reckon it can kill your buys, brother. That can be a bit of a problem potentially, I think. All right. Well, I'll tell you what, new members. Do us a favor, guys, and send me an email. So this is what you need to do. SuperCoachWithDR@outlook.com. Please send me your email. I'll add you to the members' emails where I send through all the stock market slides. Haven't heard back from anyone today, so I hope all that's gone through. I'll send through the stock market slides, and I'll also send through the video link. So it's streamlined like we are now, but we're all literally on the screen with each other. We can all share our screens, and that's the way we do our members' chats as well. So, yeah, send me an email if you're in time, because we're pretty much going to go straight away with this. So if you're not keen for this week, that's fine. Whatever, don't need to have your camera on. But yeah, feel free to send me an email with all your details. So I'll add you to our members list. I'll add you to different members groups we've got on X, on Instagram, all that sort of stuff. I need your details though, so make sure that you send those through to me, and we'll get in our members video chat very soon. We'll go a lot deeper into each of our individual teams as well. So Control Alt Delicious. That's a sick name. Thanks, Jason. Yeah, you're a good man, mate. Good on you, Jace. You're an absolute legend, mate. And have you thought about streaming via Discord or having a community Discord, mate? Jace, I am in, like dead set. I'm in. I'll be in 5 or 6 different Discords. I don't know how to use the thing, mate. I'm a bit of a dinosaur when it comes to it. And every time I've gone into one of them, which is very rarely, I'm behind literally like, it seems like 10,000 messages. I'm like, damn, like back. And I just missed too much of it, mate. And to be quite honest, I would love to get a Discord going to keep all of my stuff in there, but it's really hard just time-wise, mate. I just don't want to commit to something without being able to go, full-hearted at it. We're right with the website at the moment and all that sort of business. But I think if I added to the Discord, it would just be that extra thing that if I can't put all my energy into it, I don't like doing things with half quality, mate. So if I had the time to do it, and hopefully I will when I, things start to die down a little bit, that's definitely something I will look into, mate. But yeah, I'll always want to make sure it's quality, brother. But yeah, definitely appreciate that, man. All right. What's the email again, sir? Yeah, mate. So it's Can I type it? Post a comment. I'll post a comment myself. That's it. So I'll try to get this up nice and big. Classic block bubble. No, Classic's the biggest one. So there we go there, mate. So SuperCoach with DR at outlook.com, mate. Now, sometimes it might go through to your junk. I know I get stuff come through to my junk all the time, which I need to, or others folder, which I really need to make sure that I check more often, mate. But yeah, that's it there, brother. All right. And thanks, Legend. No probs at all, man. No probs at all. Just a big shout out again to my man. I don't really like cheese. A very generous, beautiful donation there. Thank you very much, brother. It does mean the world to me. And this absolute legend here, Jace, gifted 10 SuperCoach with DR memberships to other members of the community. You're an absolute superstar, mate. Thank you so much, brother. All right. And, we're going to end with Woofy, another member of the channel. Geez, we've got some legends here. Good evening, DR. How are you, mate? Good luck for your round and weekend ahead. I appreciate you, man. And I think I'll be getting Houston and Caldwell at the expense of ranking this week. I tell you what a combination. Houston, I absolutely love. And Caldwell is one of those pod dark horses that could really take this competition by storm and certainly end up as our F6 for the year, mate. So love the fact you're going a little bit different from the pack. That's why you're a good coach, Woofy. And shout out to you, brother. Hope you and the family are going well, mate. Thanks, buddy. All right, guys, that is it for this live. I said it was going to be half an hour. We have gone over an hour, but hey, I wanted to get to every question and comment, which I've got to. So I'll be, do you know what? If I've got time, I'll do a live tomorrow night as well. I'll maybe do a last minute live tomorrow night if I've got time. We'll see how we go. Might get Little River on the stream as well. People have been asking how he is. So I might get Little Fella on for a while to say good day. I think people would like that. So, yeah, we'll do that probably tomorrow night if we've got time, unless I'm buggered and absolutely hit the sack early. My boys won't allow me to do that anyway. Let's be honest. Thanks, anyone, for tuning in. I can actually see what's the eye. 52 people. Beautiful. Can't believe we still got 52 people now. But yeah, thanks very much for tuning in, guys. All the best of luck with your SuperCoach for this week. If you haven't checked out the stock market video, that is uploaded. So I have talked about a few players, but if you want to hear a little bit more detail about them, go back to that. Also on the Sword Play podcast, I have timestamped that. So we've got like the rookie data dump where Janeth gets all of his info and the third man up's info and gives his take on all the rookies as well. We also go through some good value premiums. If you want to get another take there as well, feel free to do that. Just go to the timestamp for the section that you want. So all the best of luck, guys. Come on, Bont. Big score tonight. I'm with you, Jace. Oh, shit. Yeah. Bailey Dale. I'm a Bailey Dale owner. James Jordan. Oh, I hate James Jordan. He got Walshy the other week. My best mate Brent is still owns him, so it just annoys me even more. So, oh geez, I'm worried that Dale goes like 60. It's going to hurt me so much. But oh well, do you know, to be honest, Jace, this is selfish. I hope he does go to Bont because like everyone's got him. Let's get him to go to Trelaw. Surely Adam Trelaw, come on, do something. But Ed Richards, hey, he's on fire. I'm just dreaming, aren't I? Yeah, I think so. But Bont, hopefully big one for us, Jace. That's it for me, guys. All the best luck. Thanks again for tuning in. Thank you to, I don't really like cheese, for your lovely donation, mate. And Jace, to you, mate, for gifting those 10 memberships. You are the new legend of the SuperCoach community, mate. And I'll make sure I give you a shout out for that as well, brother. So thanks again, guys. Much love to all of your families and loved ones. Peace, and I'll see you soon in the next one. Cheers, bye. Woo!